That brings me to a great point because Wallo's really been telling us the truth the whole time. You know, he be joking with Gillie. You know, no, my cousin really can't rap. Like, he's really trash. Like, he was all right. Like, he had a couple of, you know, he can't really jump like that. You know, he been telling us the truth. He been telling us, like, this is how Gillie is. And we're kind of seeing Gillie's true colors in this exchange right now and how bad he's going out. And then I look at Wallo's face during the J.R. Smith interview, and he's just like, oh, we're doing, like, low frequency today?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
Like, this JR, he left the NBA to go to A&T to play golf, and y'all talking about that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
that was
about
another
him
thing.
playing
I was
golf.
about to ask you that because I'm like,
I wasn't there.
I know JR is a legend or he's a champion. I don't know if he's a legend, but I know he's a champion.
Yeah, he's a champion.
But it's like, he's not playing in the NBA, right? If I'm being
No.
What the fuck has he been doing? Like, why would we be calling J.R. Smith? Like,
he's golfing and going on podcasts, and I believe he has a podcast with 𝙼𝙾𝚂𝚃.
Word.
Yeah.
I fuck with Iman.
Iman is good on camera. He's
Iman is great on camera.
Yeah.
And so J.R. Smith is the other person on that pod?
I didn't know that.
J.R. Smith and 𝙼𝙂𝚃 have a podcast together, and he's an immaculate storyteller. But I will say, I haven't watched their podcast.
Okay.
I've only seen YouTube shorts of them clipping together and him telling the story.
It's like Iman.
So
I don't know if it's like he's just flowing like that or if it's a little editing, but regardless,
true.
he's still saying it.
Right. You talking about JR, right?
Iman amongst men.
Iman.
Yeah, Iman amongst men is the name of the pod. I didn't know JR was what you call it, but I didn't know JR
He might
was
be
on.
on it. No.
Is he a host? Is that what it says?
I don't think he is.
Okay.
He's definitely
But-
been on that end.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen it.
Because I know the pod, but I don't think he's a host. But I mean, I might be wrong. We can find it in a second.
Yeah, we'll find. But yeah, it's just like, why are we calling J.R. Smith?
Yeah.
That's when it really got just like, he's not doing nothing that he's there to promote.
It's like, where's Ja?
Imagine literally pulling up
Yeah.
to tell a story about a chick you used to hit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. J.R. Smith took an L in this too.
And she's not even like Beyonce or like Keke Palmer, nigga. She's like, what does she do again? Act? Music?
Tahiri?
Tahiri.
She's a Dominican girl with a fat ass.
That is.
Can we Google search her, please?
She's a famous reality TV star.
Reality TV star.
Usher-
I believe she was making music at one point. She's an
I
artist.
think she was a bartender too. She was a poppin' bartender, which is Joe Budden's
This is style.
steez. You know what I'm saying? But
He likes low down, dirty.
Made famous by Joe Budden by being in a relationship with her and being a star.
And being insane herself in some regards.
Essentially, yeah.
And having that fat ass.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Okay. I remember her.
The way you said okay.
That's made for TV.
Yeah.
They had to give her something.
But
They need to put 30 of them cameras they got in
but
Barstool
even this
on them.
whole the J.R. Smith and Tahiri story is old as hell. Like
It is, yeah.
that's old as hell. Like
It's not even relevant no more.
that's 5+ years ago.
Yeah.
That's at least 5 years, maybe more. So it was like, that's crazy. Like,
She's got some ass.
he must really be friends with Gillie. But even if I was really friends with you and that's what you wanted me to pull up for,
That might not have been the guys that they put it under. They might have been like, hey, JR, come and talk some shit, even though secretly we really want to ask you about this, and we're going to get to that
Gillie.
for sure.
you mean Gillie.
Gillie.
Wallo
Yeah.
was not part of this.
Wallo probably tried to bring up, like, I raped in prison.
Yeah. It just wasn't like a righteous thing.
Yeah.
It just wasn't like a righteous
It's a
thing,
new
you know
low.
what I mean?
And Gillie is normally in a position to where he's just giving advice to young bulls. So
Right.
it's like it's normally a more positive frequency that they be channeling, especially with Wallo. This nigga running up in the rain, butt-ass naked, trying to get you to get off your ass.
Because truthfully, the nature of
running
their podcast, that's not even a pod to do that on. Like, it's called $1 million worth of game.
It's not a podcast for petty beef.
That was $1 million worth of gossip.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah. That was bad. It was that was bad.
It was nasty.
It was nasty work.
Nasty work.
Nasty work. Why did you show up, JR? Because now you look kind of crazy too.
He had nothing better to do.
Well, I didn't listen to the pod, so he might have been there. Like you said, he's going on circuits right now, doing a bunch of different pods.
No.
I just see him on podcasts on occasion, like every now and then.
But he don't have nothing consistent. He's redirecting us to.
Yeah.
Oh,
He just
so
showed up.
there was nothing there that was. Was it
I didn't
like
watch, to be fair, I didn't watch the whole thing.
Was it like an
Let me be
interview
real.
with him? It was like
It was
supposed to be-
it was an episode of
his interview. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like. So to be fair, I don't know if you're promoting anything. You might have been promoting something. Please tell us in the comments if he was promoting something.
Yeah.
But either way, the fact that this story came out and you blended it with whatever you're promoting, you still took the L. So
And
it's still
he just might be a victim of this. The one salacious thing that I said is what got blown up and what got picked up by the blogs and what became a hot
Exactly.
topic.
Yeah.
Well, Gillie
He
was
probably
the one
went
who
on
kinda,
there
Go
and
ahead.
told a bunch of stories about LeBron and like little
True.
nuanced things and intricate, real good conversations.
Yeah.
And that's what we care about.
But Gillie was the one who led it too.
Yeah, Gillie led that though.
You know,
And tagged Joe in the comments, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, he tagged him.
He tagged him on Instagram. So he knew he was talking directly about him. Because JR's story didn't say Joe Budden.
Yeah, he never said Joe Budden's name.
But he tagged him in there, so we all know what he was talking about.
so, and that's another reason that leads me to believe that J.R. Smith didn't go up on there with the intentions of let me just tell him how I glazed this bitch.
You know what it
Yeah.
was? You know what it was? It was probably like this. I start beefing with a dude, and then I call Lauren. I ain't talked to him in a month. And he's like, yo, I saw you going back and forth with that nigga. Or I'm like, or I tell him, yeah, I'm not going back and forth with this nigga. You been seeing that shit?
Yeah.
He'll be like, hell yeah, bro, you remember I was fucking his girl back in the day? And it's like, Gillie was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. You want to come on the podcast? That's like that's how I'm thinking it might have came up. You know what I'm saying?
He treated it like he fucked his girl.
Right.
Like I get, like it's kind of weird to see like who be hanging out with each other like outside of cameras. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Denzel might be cool friends with fucking iCarly. Like,
Yeah, right,
saying, who
right,
knows? You know,
right,
maybe.
right.
But
The off-camera connection.
like Gillie, he knew what he was doing. Like
Yeah.
nothing was an accident.
Correct.
Like JR didn't have to remind him
Exactly.
that, you know,
exactly.
because it's a known thing. You
He
know what I
really
mean?
thought he was about to put the nail in the coffin on this one.
Especially because he's in that industry, entertainment. Like everybody knows everybody's business. Like,
Exactly. And
to a
I'm sure
certain
everybody
degree.
knew this. Everybody knew this story.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
And-
reaching.
I mean, we even heard the story. We just didn't know it was J.R. Smith probably. But who
Yeah.
cares? Who cares? We know this nigga's crazy.
Yeah, and the so-and-so fucked your girl accusation, it only affects you if you still with her. This is
Yeah,
a thing that
facts.
he's been done with.
Nigga, Paul Gasol probably got up in that pussy. Who cares? Yeah, like, nigga.
Ah.
Legends.
Yeah, bruh. And Wallo is stuck being subjected to this nigga shit, essentially. I feel bad for Wallo. You think Wallo should start his own show?
He does it on YouTube channel.
Oh, he does? Okay.
He does it on he does it on interviews on occasion.
Okay.
He's set up different.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
He's already taking account that his cousin might just be willing to bring things down.
Yeah,
Not staying on business. Yeah.
might be ready.
He might just be ready
Gillie's
to
more Philly than Wallow.
way more. But Wallo
But then at the
also,
same time, Wallow took an L of 20 years in prison.
exactly. Wallo has the better motivation than any of us. Like he literally knows how bad it can be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how do you beat that? There's nothing you can convince me to do that would trick me out of my position
Because of how much better
in
this
life.
is. Yeah.
In life, because I did 20 already. I lost my entire life. He's just now living for real.
Yeah.
That's why he
So-
loves it so much.
Yeah, so there's literally nothing you could do to trick him out of position.
And
Like,
before he was in prison, he was living in Philly.
yeah, but he was doing the shit that got him to 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm
so-
saying living in Philly is his own thing.
Oh yeah. But
Y'all heard that story about when Kevin Hart was walking with his mom and a dude came up to rob her and she was like, I don't got no money. And he was like, he snatched his purse anyway. He
Yeah.
opened that shit and threw it back and it was like, broke bitch.
Yeah.
yeah,
He was mad.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is Philly. That is Philly for sure. But
Trying to rob
you
you
know,
and call you
I
Bitch,
hope-
you broke the rob.
Wallo, talk to your cousin. Get him to just stop.
Yeah.
He has to act like Joe Budden doesn't exist. Unless they're gonna drop diss records. I'm here for a diss record. Because honestly,
I think that's what it's got. And it shouldn't be serious. Like if Gillie drops a diss record.
yeah, somebody has to remind him it's 2023
Yeah.
and the best troll wins, not the most gangster.
Yeah.
I'm scared to hear Gillie rap right now. I don't know
Me
if
too.
that's-
Because I don't remember the last song I listened of Gillie's.
I saw him do a little freestyle thing on who went up there? One of the producers. Shit, I can't remember. One of the major producers went up there and made a beat and Gillie freestyled on it.
Timberland, Swiss Beats.
Nah, it wasn't.
Kenny Beats.
like a famous producer?
Yeah.
Shit,
yeah.
I don't know.
It was
Jacob.
shit.
Swiss
nah,
Beats?
Nah,
DJ
it wasn't
Jazzy
like one.
Jeff.
It wasn't one from his era. It was one of the younger ones.
Metro. Metro.
Kenny
Metro.
Beats?
It was Metro.
Metro. I remember that.
It was Metro.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to it though.
Yeah.
Or I don't remember the bars from it.
It wasn't crazy,
They
but it
weren't
wasn't bad though.
They weren't spectacular.
They weren't spectacular.
They said it was
They weren't
about
spectacular.
2 fingers of death.
Right. But I guess that's really. I mean, is there anything else about Gillie and Wallo?
Nah, man, ain't nothing else about that.
Not Gillie and Wallo. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they got the perfect shaved heads.
Yeah.